we made it. I'm so happy to meet you. Welcome to my channel. Yeah. There's supposed to be music in the background, you know. Jazzercise it up, jazz it up, whatever. It's nice to meet you. It is another wonderful, glorious day in my world, and I would love to tell you all about it. So, just to give you an overview, I wanted to introduce myself. I'm Shanice, and I wanted to talk about my channel. It is going to be all about being a happy, healthy, successful, single mother and learning everything every step of the way as we go. Because if you guys didn't know, let me just give you a little insight. I know nothing about being a mom. I have been researching. I have been obsessed with mom videos lately. That's new. But I've been all over YouTube trying to figure it out because I'm asking people, but I don't want to take too much advice because I literally had no idea. Just to let you know where we're at here mentally with me. I just found out not too long ago, like in the beginning of my pregnancy, that babies needed to eat more than 3 times a day. Glad I know that now, but I did not. Don't judge me. I am learning, and that's what this channel is for. So I would love you guys to just drop in knowledge and insight and things you want me to talk about during this journey starting at 27 weeks, like what you would like to hear from me, because I'm here for you and I hope you guys are here for me, and I hope we can make this a fun learning experience and just what we're going to be doing going forward. If you're in the same position as me and you are a new mom, single or not, whatever, we all want to know how to stay in shape. We all want to know what we're going to eat. We all want to know about the changes that no one tells you about your body. So that's what I'm here for, okay? So let's just get into it. Today, I am 27 weeks and 5 days pregnant. Yay! That means I am definitely in my 3rd trimester, and I am so excited because I don't know about y'all. I know everybody says that they just love being pregnant. I do not, and I don't feel bad. I do not like being pregnant. I love my son. Caden, I love you dearly. Son, this is all for you. But I don't like it. I'll tell you why later. But right now, let's just get into what we need to know and what you want to know about what's happening with your baby right now. So at 27 weeks, fun fact, your kid now is opening their eyes. So Kaden is blinking up in there, all up in your business, blinking, and they are responsive to light. So I did try to do the flashlight thing. I haven't gotten any response yet. The only thing that I am 100% sure is that he responds to sounds and certain types of music. So right now, if I play some jazzy ass Spanish music, he's on 10. If I play some upbeat like country music or dubstep, I don't know, he's all in. Okay, so that's a good thing. Also right now, babies can get hiccups. So sometimes you might feel a little bouncy-wouncies in there because they're actually getting hiccups, and that's a fun thing to experience too. I have been getting a lot of kicks throughout the night, and I'm going to say that I'm okay with that because I get to feel my baby, and it's a new experience, and you're only going to experience it one time. So if you get to feel your baby kicking and getting on your nerves and waking you up at 3 in the morning, take it all in stride, because you'll never get to be this pregnant. As pregnant as you are right now, you'll never be that pregnant again. You'll have other babies if you have other babies, but you'll never feel this particular baby ever again once he's popped his head out of the birthing canal and the whole debacle is over with. So enjoy it, okay? And so those are some of the things that are going on with the baby. Also, I wrote some stuff down, but also, what I'm going to say is, it's a little TMI, but this is my channel and I want you to know, because you need to be aware that you probably won't be able to take a shit. I know it sounds messed up, but it is so true. I will say that in this time, I have had the worst problems with passing a bowel movement in my entire life. I'm pretty regular, but at this point, it's like, it's so bad. I did go to my doctor and they gave me stool softeners and things like that. So it's been better, but it literally feels like someone has a vice grip on my rectum and are just squeezing the shit out of it for dear life, because not one thing is making it past the, it's not happening. So that's one thing to be aware of when you're later in pregnancy, as your baby gets heavier and your prenatals and everything is working on your body, hormonal changes, peristalsis is apparently not working that great in digestion, so you will be more bloated and you will have the urge to take poops, but sometimes you just won't be able to do it. Constipation is a thing. The next thing that you also need to be aware of is that, well, I don't know for everyone, but for me, for sure, I am less able to take in more food. I was not able to eat as much throughout this whole pregnancy, especially in the first trimester. It was a trying one, and I did not work out as much. I try to keep a regimen of 4 days a week of working out. Before I got pregnant, I was at 155 and I was hella active, and I'm 5'7" now, so at 155 I was good. 140 I looked a little creepy, so 155 was a great weight for me. And I may insert pictures because I was on 10. It was a hot girl summer, I'm just tell you that, okay? So but going further, I have to of course work out a little bit less for me. Some people maintain there's the exact same workout, but for me, I did have to modify a little bit, so I work out less days a week. I still lift, I still do cardio, I still do the same amount of cardio, and it is really important to work out, ladies. So if you are not, it depends on your situation for sure. If you're high risk, whatever your doctor tells you to do, do. But my doctor told me that however active I was before, it's okay to remain active during the pregnancy throughout, because it really helps. It helps with the birth. It's going to help you pop that little mother out, you know, it's going to help. So do it, you know, whatever, get off the couch. And it gives you an excuse to not feel so lazy. It also helps with your birthing weight. I am 170 right now, and I started at 155, like I said. So I haven't had too much weight gain, which I don't know is a good thing or bad thing. The doctor said it's fine, but some people at my time in pregnancy are a lot more prominent in their belly. I'm really excited to finally have a bump, because before it was just like, are you in there? So it's nice to actually have a belly for me. But I do keep, like I said, an active lifestyle, and I don't eat as much. I would love to have a fast food burger, but my body says otherwise. Unfortunately, fast food is just not in the stars for me. It makes me hella sick, and so I wind up having to cook everything I eat, or eat salads, or eat light, or snack throughout the day, because I just feel like my food gets stuck right in the top of my stomach or the top of my chest or whatever. It just doesn't feel like it goes anywhere. If anyone knows a remedy for that, I've heard oatmeal, but that's all I've gotten for that and for the, you know, the constipation. So if anybody knows anything else, please tell me. Please tell me, because I would love to eat something. I just want to eat something delicious just once. Something besides a normal, like, food that I eat. Like, I want to eat pasta so bad. Off subject, but it just sucks when you get a bowl of pasta like I've had and only can handle less than half of it, and you literally have to take a break and try to eat it again. It's just the most gut-wrenching feeling in the world. So be aware that as your body changes and as your baby gets bigger, things get kind of mushed and squished, and just like your bladder, your stomach gets out of whack, so you don't get to eat as much. So plus you don't have to technically eat for two. So I guess it's not a bad thing, but just make sure you're intaking food. So that's what I try to do, is even though I can't eat, I try to snack. I had breakfast today, and then I've been snacking all day because I literally can't handle anything else. So please help me. Other than that, pregnancy it's going smooth. It's going smooth. I still have an energy up. I'm still ready to move. My job is very active, so I still do that. I have not gone light duty, which is fine with me. But eventually, of course, I'll have to. I guess when I start waddling, I am quite bloated, and I know that's probably because of the copious amounts of salt that I like to eat on everything. I don't do sweets. I do salty and sour. So it's not a great thing. Don't follow what I do. I'm just saying, be aware that if you're going to take in a lot of salt, you better be able to divvy it out and do something, because you're gonna turn into the Michelin Man. It's gonna be bad. All right, just be aware. But pregnancy is a great thing. Mommy life is a great thing. Single mommy life is a great thing. You know what's so great about it? One tidbit, and I'll get into another story about it on my channel. Let me know if you guys want to know. But one tidbit about it is that you get full authority to make every single decision and have full control, whatever you can control, over pregnancy. I'll tell you about pregnancy. I'm a controlling person in a sense. So having to relinquish so much control in this pregnancy is a trial within itself. And I have so many videos I want to make about those different things. So I just can't wait to get into that. And I think on week 28, I'll give a brief overview about that. And I'll get into some more interesting things mentally about what happens to you while you're pregnant, because the mood swings are no joke. Just understand that it's only temporary. This is 9 months for you to rave like a psychopath. You better embrace it, because after that, nobody's gonna give you any slack for being, crazy bitch. So I say, if you have hormones, embrace your hormones. You don't have to silence who or how you are at this time in your life, because you're doing the most important thing ever. Your job is more important than the president's job. Maybe, yes, it is. So you think about that. I'm sorry about the noise in the background. It's my dog. And once again, this is my first video, guys. So also, please give me insight on what I need to change as far as my background here, all of this. I would like to make this more aesthetically pleasing to you guys, because I want you to come back and to watch and talk to me and leave your comments and subscribe. Please subscribe so we can just get to know each other. I mean, I'm cool. I think you're cool too. So let's get on that together, right? But at the end of the day, as far as this video goes, this is just giving you some of the information that I didn't know. So going into 27th weeks of being pregnant, you're going to feel a little bit pudgy. You're going to feel a little tired. You're going to feel the weight of your uterus. You're going to feel so many different things, but just embrace everything that you're feeling, because remember, you only feel it once. Going into my body and how it's changed, the breasts are the biggest problem. The breasts are the biggest problem. And for me, it's a problem because I started off at a C. It was a 32C. I was happy with my C cups, and now I am a double D, and they are falling out. So who even knows where I am anymore? I don't even buy bras. I just gave up. I'm mostly sports bras at this point. Just understand that your tits aren't going to stop growing. They're going to just grow monstrous, and I wish I could just hoist them up and set them on something to stop just the tremendous weight. Because I could just take a whole different type of breath of air when you're lifted. It's just, if you have small breasts, good for you, girl. Embrace your new titties. But for me, I'm gonna need them to go back down. I can't wait to give birth, because after I give birth and I start breastfeeding and my milk comes in, they'll subtly shrink back down to size, because right now they feel like 2 burlap sacks filled with cement, weighing heavily on my chest. So that's one thing about the breast that, Christ, it's the freaking worst. Just putting it out there, okay? My belly, no stretch marks as of yet. That's a good thing. If I happen to get them, I'll embrace them, because you know what? Like I said, I created life. You didn't. And if you did, then you understand. But none yet, and I do have to do a belly shot so you guys can see my proud little belly at 27 weeks about where I am. Once again, everything has been fine with me. My doctor said my baby bump is great. It's healthy. It's fine. I'm a fit mom. I'm going to try to continue to be a fit mom and give you guys tidbits and tips on what I do to stay in shape and how my actual workout routine goes on a day-to-day. So I'm excited to tell you about that. And if you have questions, please inbox me, tell me, ask me. I'm going to attach different things so you can just links to different things so you can see the exercises, or maybe I'll just make myself do them so you can see me do them. So let me know if you want to see that. Anyways, it's been a pleasure speaking to you guys. We are at 27 glorious weeks, and at 28 weeks and maybe 5 days, I'll do the other video so you guys can see where I'm at and we'll go from there, and we're gonna do it together for the rest of these 40 weeks. Let's make it a good one. Embrace your pregnancy, ladies. Shanice loves you. You're wonderful. I'm wonderful. Your baby's gonna be wonderful. Do your thing. If you have any questions for me, please ask, because this is our channel. It's been so nice meeting you guys. Oh, and let me do my baby bump. Let me do my baby bump so you guys can know what I'm working with. I'm gonna take a second because I have to readjust my camera because I realized how close it was to my face. Ew. Okay, so let me just do that. Okay, guys, this is my baby bump at 27 weeks. I'm gonna go to the side. Let me lift her up. That's 27 weeks of baby in there. Not sucking it in. That's Caden living his best life, inhabiting my cavity and making me feel extra chubby. So remember to oil up, ladies. I'll make a video on the types of oil that I use to just keep my belly nice and moisturized, because I don't like itching and I don't have any yet, but I heard it's a big deal. So, you know, it's been great talking to you. I keep saying bye, but I haven't left yet, but this time I mean it. So goodbye. Thanks for coming to my channel. See you next time.